Hey everybody, Indie Dad Gamer here with another episode of Caves of Cud. Havlap has decided to head up to the 6 Day Stilt, where he's going to do a little trading. I'm going to spare you some of the boring parts in this episode and cut them out. During the segments that I cut out, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the game and my thoughts on the game. And yeah, so I'll fill those segments with a little chit chat. But overall, this run, so far, so good. Let's see how long we can keep it going. Let's join Havlap as he's sharpening his blade on some more Snapjaws on his way up to the stilt. I love this force bubble. It's saving me over and over. Don't care about that stuff. I'm also playing just a little bit better than I do sometimes by stopping when things get hairy and just looking at my inventory. That's a strategy I learned when I used to play Nethack a lot. When things get scary, just stop for a second. Put everything down. Take a look at your inventory. And a lot of times you'll find the solution sitting there in your inventory, because the game gives you so many little opportunities to be creative and get out of situations. So yeah, that's what the game is all about, really, is trying to figure out how to best use the engraved chrome revolver. Best use the stuff you get to survive, right? Silver nuggy. Got some good money going here. I will say, I think the economy in this game is too easy. This is a post-apocalyptic hellscape, and it just seems to me that there's just too much water overall, because every vendor has an unlimited amount of water, so you can essentially just sell junk forever. If there was a cap on what you could sell, maybe, or perhaps I don't know, like a finite amount of water per merchant, that might be better. Maybe they tried it and it became too much of a hassle to survive. But these are just my thoughts, because honestly, you get so much money by mid-game that you never have to want for anything. Okay, so we killed a bunch of Snapjaws, we got lost a couple more times, and I did run into a pretty cool dromad who had a whole bunch of ammo. So I bought some ammo and a steel shield, which I forgot I was wielding a two-handed sword. So we have a steel shield that we're just hauling around at the moment, but maybe someday we'll be able to use it. Anyway, back to the game. Alright, we made it to the stilt. We got a nice, huge chunk of XP there. First thing I'm gonna do is eat and talk to Lilyheart. I think we're gonna go ahead and do her mission at some point. I am looking for work. I will go to Bey Lah and check on things there for you. We got some yonder cane. We had never checked her reputation. Disliked by some random cult. Admired by the cult of the Coiled Lamb. The Isakari tribe hates me anyway. You know what? I think we're gonna drink. Have some water. And then share. There we go. So we got some good pariah rep. That'll come in handy later for possibly picking up trash divining, or if we need them as a group later for another mission when we have to have rep with a few different groups. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. So he's disliked by a couple of villages, random villages, but I'm not gonna drink with him at the moment. I do have a piece of lore. Alright, we leveled up. Oh, we have mutation points everywhere. Gee, even at Christmas I haven't been paying attention. Okay, let's do force bubble, triple jointed. We'll just do all the ones we haven't upgraded at all yet. There we go. A ton of points. I need to pay better attention, obviously. Weak spotter, dueling stance, and then let's take jungle lore, because we're going to spend a lot of time in the jungle. Oops. Oh, I don't have wayfaring yet. Man, I can't believe I made it all the way up here without it. Okay, that's all right. Where am I? I've lost track of other items. Okay. All right, let's head up to the library real quick here. Gonna run around. Maybe we'll find a dromad here. I haven't found a dromad in my stilt in so long. Let's go see. Okay, we have a reef hermit as our librarian in this playthrough. Very nice. Here's some. Oh, you know, we didn't read them yet. Let's go real quick. Hike there, will you? While I appreciate your well wishes nonetheless. Sure. Modded their genes to grow where? Turned her head like a garnet. The extreme of fear into the chrome arches and claims no such distinction in something. This is nonsense, okay? Who rouses their hearts? Nobody cares. Okay, now you can have those. Alright, that almost took us up half a level. Alright, let's go explore the stilt. You know, I was playing this game the other day and my 9-year-old came in and took one look at it and said that it looked like I was doing some homework. You know, sometimes I can't disagree with him. The trading screen can be a little dry to look at. You know, if you're playing the game, it's exciting, obviously, because, hey, you're finding all this cool stuff. But if you're just walking through the room watching me play and you stop for a second, you might actually die of boredom. Luckily, he didn't. He's fine. He left before it got to that. But, yeah, that's why I'm sparing you any of the trading. And honestly, this stilt might as well have been called Kipper Town. I don't think I'm exaggerating. There must have been 7 kippers, 3 chefs, and have a nice day. It was a really bad stilt. And none of them had anything I needed whatsoever. So I just zipped around, looked at everything, and headed out. And so we're going to join the game once again in progress on our way back down to Jopa. Oh, a jeweler, another jeweler. Gem cutter. Ooh. Okay. A Rhymewick figurine. Let's take a look at that. Plus 60. Plus 100 with robots. Robot rep is hard to come by in this game. Might get you close enough to, excuse me, walk through without getting attacked. I'm not going to buy it, but it's interesting. I feel pretty safe with this build. I'm doing good, good sword damage. I'm just cutting through stuff. This double-handed sword is nice. Ah, there it is. And then you can, unfortunately, get mobbed a bit. Of course, I can force bubble my way out of this if I need to, but I'm kind of mostly one-shotting these guys at this point, so... Okay, not too scary. You stop that. Okay, let's keep looking. One of these. These are good to take the corpses of if you can. I don't know how big they are. 50 pounds. I'm gonna take it because if you end up needing this as the cure for your fungal infections, they're really hard to find. I feel like this is the game telling me that I need to take it when I have the opportunity. Okay, we're not lost anymore. Good. So let's go ahead and back up. We are hungry, but that's okay. Here, we're going to go over... This is Bey Lah. So we're going to run over here real quick. I'm not going to get involved in their shenanigans right now. But I do want to go shopping. Because this dude has... this little Jimmy right here, which is really handy. I'll show you what it is in a second. Let's buy it first. I'm going to keep that one. A bunch of junk weapons. Can sell all of these. Let's get rid of 370. I know I have enough here, right? I have plenty of junk to sell. 50. There we go. Okay. So this is broken. Great. Well, I'll show you what it is later. Alright, well, I'm just gonna eat something real quick here and just get out of here for now. That didn't go quite the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. Okay, we're back in Jopa finally. And we are going to do a quick trade. What are we wearing? Leather boots. Leather, okay. We could use a new helmet. So, let's go ahead and take these steel boots. The elastine skull cap, if we can afford this stuff. Lead slugs. We are fine. We can definitely afford it. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Put those boots on. Put this on. Here we go. Looking pretty fresh and fly in our elastine. I don't usually wear elastine. This is cool. Doing some different things on this run. Can you, oh yeah, I never finished that. Yeah, take that. Now he wants wire. This is probably my least favorite little mini quest in the game. You can take that stuff after you help him out. Okay. I need you to fix my broken trinket. So we have a force bracelet. So we'd have two ways now to protect ourselves in the event of needing to escape a situation. We can use our innate ability, and then we also have a way to activate it, a force bubble, with a bracelet now. So we are double protected. In fact, let's go ahead and put that on. What is this? Solar cell. Oh, cool. Okay. Those are handy to have for recoilers, which we'll get pretty soon here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is drop all of this stuff in a chest. And then I think we're going to stop here for now. But we finally did it. We got a run up and running off the ground. This is very exciting. I've been trying to get one on camera for a while, but I keep dying. And so I don't keep the results because there's no point. But for once, we finally have something that looks like it's got some teeth. So let's throw this in the chest. And I will catch you on the next episode of Havlap in the Caves of Cud. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Tell all your friends or your enemies if you really hated it and want to bore them. Whatever gets people watching. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below and I will respond because I love talking Cud and my wife is sick of hearing about it, trust me. So yeah, thanks. This is Indie Dad Gamer here with you. Catch you next time on Caves of Cud.